But I do have a boyfriend.
Oh, you do?
He's one of the nicest boys in the school, and he thinks I'm super cool.
Oh, that's wonderful, Jan. What's his name?
His name is
Ray on the radio.
Ray needs some company. Oh, Ray needs some company. Oh, Ray needs some company on radio. Well, Ray needs some company. Oh, Ray needs some company. Oh, Ray needs some company on radio. It's Thursday night, so what you gonna do? Nothing, 'cause it's Campbell Ford. Hockey season's all done when you're sitting on your bum. So grab your beer and have some fun with Ray on the radio. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company on radio. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company on radio. C-K-O-L 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 Ray on the radio. C-K-O-L 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 Ray on the radio. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company on radio. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company. Ray needs some company on
Yeah! That's right, man. I love that. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. This is the Ray on the Radio show on CKOL. This is show 163. I'm Ray Keys. I'll be here for the next 120 minutes. Spinning tunes, yeah, playing music. And I've added a bonus. Yes, I've got some added features I've tossed in with community events and music history and the news, all for free. Absolutely nothing, no charge to you. Yeah. All right, some of the music you're going to hear tonight, let me throw out some bands you'll hear. Our Lady Peace. How about Satan and the D-Men? A little bit of Zeppelin. How about Sonny and Cher when Cher was hot? How about Elvis Costello? Ozzy Osbourne? You like Ozzy? How about the Ronettes? A little bit of the Ugly Ducklings, Martha and the Vandells, and more. Plenty more. Yes, indeed. All right, I don't have anything to say. I do have one thing to say. Some time ago, in the studio here, in the radio studio, I had posters up and all this thing on there. So there's a jealous individual on this radio show, and I know who the person is because I finally figured it out. And he stopped for a while. And now he's started it back up again. He's removing my stuff. My promo CD for Ray on the Radio is gone. So I do work, and this individual continually... just, I don't know what's wrong with this individual. He does a Monday night show. He's on Monday evenings. Yes, he is. The most boring show there is. I'm angry. I am. I'm very angry and disappointed that this individual has to continually take my stuff. I know I sound like a child, but I think he's more of a child. I'm going to confront him. On the air, I will. Yes, I will. And if you're listening, buddy, grow up. Come on, man. Just grow up. It's my stuff. Okay, enough about that, but I have to get it out there. Hopefully he's tuned in, but he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't. He doesn't support the radio station. Enough about that now. I am angry. Yes, I am. But last week was a great show for me. I had Dylan Ireland in, and I'm forgetting the band now. My brain is just going a million miles an hour. Express and Company. He was in last week and played 3 songs for us, and they were great. This isn't the largest radio station. It is the best radio station, but it's not the largest. So I did my best in recording him, like I always do. But there are limitations with some of the equipment we have. So I'm going to play the song. It's a brand new song Dylan played for us. It's On the Run. It's a great song. So do your best. I hope you enjoy it. I love the song. I've listened to it probably 10 times since last week, and I'm totally in love with it. It is a great song. So I will play it, and hopefully it sounds good enough for you guys, because, like I say, I've done my best. So don't forget you're listening to Ray on the Radio on CKOL. You're going to do something live for us. I'm pumped about this. This is this brand new song.
Yeah, that's a bit of folky sort of thing, but yeah.
On the Run?
On the Run.
Alrighty, you take over whenever you have to.
Alright, thanks. This way like a city man, and I talk this way. I know I'm hard to understand. We fight too much about what's in our little heads. I'll go get my paycheck alone. We'll run this town, and our friends won't know why we don't ever come around. We fight too much about what's in our little heads. And I make all my mistakes out on the run. And I always said that I'd leave this town, but it ain't so bad since you stopped coming around. And I lost so much about who's been in my bed, and I make all my mistakes on the run. I make all my mistakes out on the run. Yeah, I make all my mistakes out on the run.
This is where we used to live. Broken glass, broken hungry, broken hearts and broken bones. This is where we used to live. Why did you paint the walls? Why did you clean the floor? Why did you plaster over the hole I punched in the door? This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep the dish rack? These things used to be mine. I guess they still are. I want them back. Broke into the old apartment, 42 stairs from the street. Crooked landing, crooked landlord, narrow lane with velvet crooks. This is where we used to live. Why did they pave the lawn? Why did they change the law? Why did I have to break it? I only came here to talk. This is where we used to live. How is the neighbor downstairs? How is her temper this year? I turned up your TV and stopped
bodies on the floor just for fun. I know we don't live here anymore. We bought an old house on the Danforth. She loves me and her body keeps me warm. And I am happy here. This is where we used to live. Broke into the old apartment. Tore the phone out of the wall. Only memories, fading memories, blending into total tableau. I want them back. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back.
Yes, the old apartment, Bare Naked Ladies. That's from their 1996 album on Reprise Records, Born on a Pirate Ship. A pirate ship, I say. And they open with On the Run. That's the live version in the studio of Dylan Ireland's latest and newest song. Actually, that evening he was here and he did it live. He didn't even really know the name of the song, and he says, well, we'll name it On the Run. So he named it here. Yes, he did. All right. 8:11.
Pretty good, eh? Give me a smoke.
Don't go anywhere, kiddies. It's time for Ray on the Radio's Canadian set.
Yes, it is. Like usual, every week. Every Thursday, almost like clockwork, 8:12, in and around there. I do my Canadian set. 4 songs, must be Canadian. And tonight, what are we going to open with? We're going to open with a little bit of Our Lady Peace. Superman's Dead on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Do you worry that you're not liked? How long till you break? You're happy cause you smile, but how much can you fake? An ordinary boy, an ordinary name, but ordinary's just not good enough today. And now, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. And now, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Alone, 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 alone. I'm thinking, why, yeah, Superman's dead, yeah, living in my head, yeah, well, just laugh instead. Worry about the weather, now you're worried about your faith. Kneel down and obey. You're happy, you're in love. You need someone to hate. An ordinary girl, ordinary waste, but ordinary's just not good enough today. Alone, 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 alone. I'm thinking, why, yeah, Superman's dead, yeah, living in my head, yeah, well, just laugh instead. Worry about the weather like it's right now. Now, Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know that the world's a subway, subway? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know? Doesn't anybody ever know that the world's a subway, subway? That the world's a subway, subway? Doesn't for a century now I've been waiting, with a photograph of a life I painted. Spent the last year contemplating just what it means to me. Separated the fact from fiction, now I can't finally breathe. Like a centric god, I'd been so patient, with this photograph of a world I'd painted. It's colorless, humorless, hateful by degrees, towering over the days of sunshine. It's just a part of me. Now Salvador is salivating, watching the clock and the time I've taken. If he had it his way, he'd go first. He'd drink champagne and toast my thirst. There is a reason why I will step in front and raise my voice. I can't hold my tongue. Pick myself up off the pavement with a photograph of time I'd painted. I thought every one of those pixelations was a language I couldn't speak, and all those years of remedial reading had made a fool of me. It was colorless, humorless, hateful by degrees. See, the more I learned, the less I knew, but now I can finally breathe. It was colorless, humorless, just a part of me, towering over the days of sunshine so I could hardly see. It was colorless, humorless, hateful by degrees. I thought every one of those pixelations was a language I couldn't speak.
Hey, this is Ken Tizzard, and you're listening to Ray on the radio on CKOL Campbellford.
If I had all the precious money in the world, let me tell you what I'd do. I'd buy you all those pretty dresses that you like, and some brand new matching shoes. I would buy you everything your heart desired. I would spend it all on you. But I'm barely pinching pennies, scraping by, but I got you. I got you. If I had the answers to the problems of this world, I feed the hungry and cure the ill, stop all the wars and end the sadness of our time, build a quiet house up on that hill. I would take the time to stop and drink fresh water, find fields of green for us to run through. But I don't have any answers, but I got you. I got you. If I could find a way to stop time in its tracks, I'd repeat fond memories, push my regrets to the back. I would make some time and I'd spend it all with you. We'd live the love we shared with everything we'd ever do. But I can't stop time, but I got you. I got you. If I could find the words to write the perfect song, and I could play it just for you, arrange a melody so beautiful and sweet, with every detail running through. Each night I'd sing this perfect lullaby to you, just to help you drift off from this world. But that song remains a mystery, but I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Hey, everybody, come and listen to me. I'll tell you how mean a girl can be. She'll put you down and she'll break your heart. She'll build you up and then she'll tear you apart. And she'll lie. She'll lie, you'll cry, she'll break your heart. She'll leave you alone to nurse your part and she'll lie. Don't believe it, she'll lie. I once had a girl who treated me mean. Let me tell you how bad a girl can 'cause we're through. And she she lies behind you in your heart. She'll leave you alone to do your heart. She lies. I believe me, she lies. I want to tell you how she lies. And she lies.
Yes, Satan and the D-Men. The song is She'll Lie. That's a band out of Kenora. Where's it out of? Are they out of Kenora, Ontario? Yes, they are. I wrote this down. Kenora, Ontario. But what I like about it is lead guitarist Wayne Falconer. He was the lead guitarist for this band, and as well he moved on when this band broke up. And he went on to the Jarvis City Review, which is another band, garage rock band I play on Ray on the radio. I love that stuff, man. This is a great album, actually. It's called Winnipeg, 1965-66. Rough Diamonds, The History of Garage Band Music. This is Volume 8, released in 1983, and this particular one, they cover the bands The Quid, The Shag, Shondells, Good Feelin', and Satan and the D-Men. Yes, indeed. Actually, all those bands were on Eagle Records, and that's what they were covering. You heard a little bit of Ken Tizzard. I've Got You from No Dark, No Light. His most recent, Headstones, Colorless, One in the Chamber Music, Universal Music, and I opened with Our Lady Peace. Superman is dead. Yeah, 828. I want to thank the phone calls I got supporting me and cooling me down. Have you heard my intro? I'm not even going to go into it, but thank you for calling, folks. You make me feel better now. All right, 829. Let's get right back into some music. A little bit of Led Zeppelin on Ray on the radio on CKOL. Are you tuning in to hear some Justin Bieber, Beyonce, Barry Manilow?
I remember.
Wrong show. This is Ray on the radio.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlight's my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know about one thing I got to do. Run along, and now the time is now. Sing my song, going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. Been this way 10 years till the day. Run along, got the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spinning. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. Oh my
Hi there. Do you really like what you hear on CKOL Radio in Campbellford? Would you miss our station if it was not on the air anymore? We need your help financially to keep this station on air. Help us by donating just $20 for a great CKOL t-shirt and wear it proudly. That's right, a $20 donation and you get a free t-shirt. We have a size for you. They come in yellow, white, or gray. Just like any other business, it costs a lot of money to provide this community service. Thanks for your support of CKOL Radio. You can call us at 705-653-1089 to make your pledge of support. Or why not just drop in at 15 Raglan Street South in Campbellford. And we're here between 8 and 4 each day, 6 days a week.
The beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Charleston was once the rage, History has turned the page, The mini skirts, the current thing, goes on, the beat goes on. The drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. The grocery store, the supermarket. Still keep on marching off to war. Electrically they keep a baseball score. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Grandmas sit in chairs and reminisce. Boys keep chasing girls to get a kiss. The cars keep going faster all the time. Mom still cries, hey buddy, have you got a dime? And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. And the beat goes on. Yes, the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
The tomato never really took off as a hand fruit.
I'll sing you a true song of Billy the Kid. I'll sing you the record of days that he did way out in New Mexico a long time ago, when a man's only friend was his own 44. Now when Billy the Kid was a very young lad in old Silver City, he went to the bed, way out west with a knife in his hand. At the age of 12 years, he killed his first man. Fair Mexican maidens play guitars and sing songs about Billy, their boy bandit king. Before his young manhood had reached its sad end, he'd a notch on his pistol for 21 men. That poor Billy died. He said to his friends, I'm not satisfied. It's 21 men that I put bullets through, and Sheriff Pat Garrett's gonna make 22. Well, this is how Billy the kid met his fate. The big moon was shining and the hour was late. Shot down by Pat Garrett, Silver City's best friend. The poor outlaw's life had reached its sad end.
As I walk through this wicked world,
Elvis Costello, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? You heard a little bit of Billy the Kid from Ry Cooder, and that's from his Roots Rock album. That's a second studio album released back in 1972. The Beat Goes On, Sonny and Cher. They open with Ramblin' On, Led Zeppelin. That's released in 1969 on Zepp 2. That's probably my favorite Zeppelin albums. I love everything Zeppelin. Anything and everything Zeppelin, but I think Zeppelin 2 is my all-time favorite. It's time for Ray on the Radio's community events. Yes, it is, and it's brought to you by the 26th annual Havelock County or Country Jamboree. I ate some chocolate. My brain's going a little bit rangy now. Actually, I ate some Twix bars. I bought a 4-pack, and I ate them all. Yeah, I binged, okay? So it's the 26th annual Havelock Country Jamboree from August 13th, 14th, the 15th, the 16th. Yeah, 4 days. Canada's largest live country music and camping festival. Come and camp under the stars. You like to play on word? The stars in the sky and the stars on the stage. Wow. Clever. It's announcing new additions to the 2015 lineup. Check out who they have. They have Big and Rich. I don't know who they are. Tanya Tucker. Looks like she got a facelift because when I look in the picture, it doesn't look anything like her. Corb Lund, Jack Connolly, Uncle Sean and the Shifty Drifters. How about Clint Black? How about Gord Bamford? Brett Kissel? I don't know any of these people, I tell you. I am out of touch. Joe, whatever. How about Me and May? Ambush, Mustang Sally, the Good Brothers, and, of course, the Stampeders. I've heard of them. I've seen them live. Down by the waterfront, way, way, way back in the day. This is a close as you'll get to Branson and Nashville in Canada. More acts to be announced soon. Information and tickets, you can get that at 1-800-539-3353 or 705-778-3353. Order online, www.havelockjamboree.com. Or you can email info@havelockjamboree.com. And that's just about it. Hey, there's no refunds. And the bands are subject to change without notice. And music runs, rain or shine. Alrighty. Let's get into that community events. That took a while. Alrighty, what do I have here? I have Saturday, May 30th. That's, I don't know. I don't even know what the day is today. It is it's the 21st. So that's almost like next weekend, I take it. It's a day of music at the, I can't even read this. It's a day of music. It's $10 to get in. What do we have there? You have Avon. And I can't read the rest of that. It's a benefit show. Dan Sherman's spoken words. What else is there? I can't even read half these bands on this thing. And, of course, the main act you're going to see is Muddy Hack. That's the one I want to see. They're probably going to be the last act of the night. Yes. Be sure to be there. I'll probably be dropping by. Yes, I will. I'll pay my 10. I'll go in and I'll see the Muddy Hack. What else do we have here? Oh, that neighbor's dog's barking again. It's driving me insane. I don't know why I arrived here tonight. Nothing has been going good for me this evening. Except for the chocolate I just had. And the calls from the listeners. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at the positive side of life. How about in Codrington Community Annual Yard Sale? Clean out your garages, basements, and yard and make some cash. Yes, cash. On Saturday, May 23rd, No, that's like, okay, that's this weekend. At 8 a.m., Codrington's Women's Institute, they have a barbecue and bake table. To book a table for 10 bones or 10 doll hairs, you can contact Diana at 613-475-1842. Yes, it's a yard sale. Don't we all love yard sales? Yes, we do. Mrs. Ray on the radio is like a professional yard sailor. It's a fine art with her. Yeah. And you always know on a Saturday or a Sunday to go check the cupboards, because that's where the yard sale stuff goes. And it slowly comes out of the cupboard onto shelves and things. Yeah, I think that's the way you're supposed to do yard sale. What else do I have here? Warkworth Info Cafe. Check it out. Please, alrighty. Warkworth Info Cafe, Friday, May 29th, from 10:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. Lunch and learn. Ooh, I like that. I prefer learning and then have lunch, though. This is a free event about many community services. Wow, there will be a marvelous free lunch you will not want to miss out on. St. Paul's United Church, that's where it's located, in their gathering place. Sounds very nice and peaceful. It's on 60 Main Street in Warkworth. If you need any info, call 705-924-2840. Worth checking out. Warkworth Info Cafe. One more. I want one more. Hey, this one's good. I've been told. People have told me this numerous times. Go fly a kite, or come fly a kite. Join us for Kite Day at the Ferris Provincial Park. That's located at 474 County Road 8. That's the field south of Main Gate. Don't even know where that is, but yeah, I'm sure you'll just look up in the sky. You'll see all those fancy kites. It's Sunday, May 24th, 2015. It's great fun for children of all ages. Free admission and kites. Donations appreciated. Oh, they have kites there. Wow, free admission and kites. So you get a kite, but they'll accept a donation. So that's good. Decorate and keep your kite. My, what? That is like the best. Time from 10 till 3. It's a fundraising barbecue on site. It's hosted by the Friends of Ferris. 705-632-0894. And Barb, that is the contact for it. That is well worth going out to. I'm only going if there's a lightning storm. Yes, and I'm going to bring a key and I'm going to hang it on the bottom of my kite. That's been done. Alrighty, let's get into some music here. And what is it? 8:52. Oh my, I've been talking much too much.
Hi, this is Astrid Young, and you're listening to Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Side of the road with the lorries rolling by, blue moon sinking from the weight of the load, and the buildings scrape the sky. Cold wind ripping down the alley at dawn, and the morning paper flies. Dead man lying by the side of the road with the daylight in his eyes. Don't let it bring you down, it's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning, and you will come around. Blind man running through the light of the night with an answer in his hand. Come on down to the river of sight, and you can really understand. Red lights flashing through the window in the rain. Can you hear the sirens moan? White cane lying in a gutter in the lane. If you're walking home alone, don't let it bring you down, it's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning, and you will come around. which way to walk. But now that road just crumbles as I talk. So don't let the ones that wanna steal your dreams, they'll steal your dreams away. Just laugh and let it go. Don't let the ones that wanna steal your dreams, they'll steal your dreams away. Just laugh and let it go. So you've tried to pass along your doubt. Oh, you need somebody's ears to hear you shout. All your wasted days and twisted ways are up. So now it's time to see because you're dead. Don't let the ones that wanna steal your dreams, they'll steal your dreams away. Just laugh and let it go.
Yes, a little bit of Old Man Canyon, and I opened with Neil Young. Don't Let It Bring You Down, and that's from his, I'm going to, off the top of my head, I think it's 1971, 2-ish, his album from Live at Massey Hall. If you're looking for one great Neil Young album, that is the one to get. It is. Yes, it is. All right, getting a little organized here with my papers. Just trying to sound like official and, important. All right, 8:59, 42, 43. All right, he's top of the hour. Going to jump right into some stuff here. I'm going to do another, another song. How was that? And then we'll listen to the next set, and then we'll get into a little bit of today in music history and the news. So if you don't like to hear talking, then you can take your break. All right.
Hi, I'm Kate. And I'm Kath. We're from London, England. And you're listening to the best show in the world, Ray on the Radio, on CKOL. Woo!
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On together was a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. Wrap you in his arms, tell you that you've been a good boy. He'll rekindle all the dreams that took you a lifetime to destroy. He'll reach deep into the hole, heal your shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name through this disappearing land, but hidden in his coat is a red right hand. You don't owe no money, get you some. You don't have no car, get you one. You don't have no self-respect, you feel like an insect. Well, don't you worry, buddy, cause here he comes through the ghettos and the barrio and the barrio and the slum. His shadow is cast wherever he stands, stacks of green paper in his red right hand. What he seems. You'll see him in your head on the TV screen. Hey buddy, I'm warning you to turn it off. He's a ghost, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic cog in his catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand.
Times are strange, here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home. Time's gone by, it seems to be, you could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home. You took me in and you drove me out, yeah, you had me hypnotized, yeah. Lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes. You made me cry, you told me lies, but I can't stand
right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long. Mama, I'm coming home. Selfish love, yeah, we're both alone. Right before the fall, yeah. But I'm gonna take this heart of stone. I just got to have it all. I've seen your face 100 times. Every day we've been apart. I don't care about the sunshine, yeah. 'Cause mama, mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes. I've seen your face 1,000 times. Every day we've been apart. I don't care about the sunshine, yeah. 'Cause mama, mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming
I'm starting to notice something about you. You're still here.
Baby, when we break up from a quarrel or a fight, I can't wait to have you back and hold you oh so tight. Tell me why. I wanna know. Tell me why. Is it so that the best part of breaking up is when you're making up? Best part of breaking up is when you're making up. But after breaking up, be sure you're making up with me. Every time you leave, I get those teardrops in my eyes, but they seem to go away when you apologize. Tell me why. I wanna know. Tell me why. Is it so that the best part of breaking up is when you're making up? Best part of breaking up is when you're making up. But after breaking up, be sure you're making up with me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't say maybe. Well, it makes no difference who is wrong, just as long as I'll be with you. Baby, I'll be lonely till you're back where you should be. But baby, I belong to you and you belong to me. Tell me why.
things I've done, there'd be a mountain of money piled up to my chin. My mother told me good, my mother told me strong. She said be true to yourself and you can't go wrong. But there's just one thing that you must understand. You can fool with your brother, but don't mess with a missionary man. 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 Oh, the missionary man, he's got God on his side. He's got the saints and apostles backing up from behind. Black-eyed looks from those Bible books. He's a man with a mission, got a serious mind. There was a woman in the jungle and a monkey on a tree. The missionary man, he was following me. He said, stop what you're doing, get down upon your knees. I've a message for you that you better believe, 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 believe.
Listening to Today in Music History and the News. Yes, it will be Music History and the News, and it's brought to you by Zap. Hey, are you into great music? Well, then Zap Records of Coburg is the store for you. Punk, garage rock, 60s, 70s, you name it, they have it. You can go visit them at 11 King Street East, downtown Coburg, or call them at 905-372-8321, or check them out on Facebook. Yeah, Zap. Yes, indeed. Love Zap. I do. I really do love them. I love them. I love my wife. I love Zap. I love my kids. Not necessarily in that order. All right. I love our little dog, Ricky. Yeah. Ricky. Ricky's a good dog. We have a dog, Ricky. And, yeah, he made a mistake the other day. He pooped upstairs in the bedroom on the carpet. All right. Let's get back into music history of the news. But he's a good dog. We love him. And he scratched the back of my neck tonight. Alrighty. Music history of the news. This is everything that happened on this day in time. Yes, I don't go into the future because I am not that type of guy. I am only going into the history of music. Alrighty then, 1992, Bette Midler is Johnny Carson's last guest on the NBC late night program Tonight Show, or The Tonight Show. She sings several songs, including a short duet with Johnny Carson. And isn't that kind of wild? Last night, May 20th, 2015, Dave Letterman, that was his last show, David Letterman. Yes, indeed. He broadcast for over 33 years. David Letterman did. Sorry, I was holding back a yawn there. And he broadcast 6,028 shows. Oh my, David Letterman. I'm at show 163. Do I have my work cut out for me? Who was born on this day? This is important. 1943, Hilton Valentine was born. And you go, who's Hilton Valentine? Does he own the hotels? No. He was in the band The Animals. Oh yeah, 1948. This guy always used to sing, you got to keep on dancing or something like that. Leo Sayer. Yeah, Leo Sayer. 1955, Stan Lynch of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers was born. What charted on this day? 1973. Number 1 on the Billboard Pop Hit Chart. This was an awesome song back in the day. The Edgar Winters group. Edgar Winter. Frankenstein is the song. I think it was the Edgar Winters group. I don't know, whatever. You're correcting me at home. I can see you all. I can hear you. 1977, Fleetwood Mac's Rumors album takes over the number 1 spot. From which band do you think it is? Nope. It's not the Beatles. It's not Edgar Winter. It is the Eagles, Hotel California. What concerts and festivals do we have on this day? 1979. Elton John becomes the first Western act to tour the USSR when he plays the first of 8 concerts at his show in Leningrad. Right on. What was debuted on this day? 1983. Z, or like we say in Canada, ZZ Top releases their video for Gimme All Your Lovin', which marks the first appearance of the Eliminator, which is Billy Gibbons' 1933 Ford Hot Rod. The car appears in 3 other ZZ Top videos and becomes closely associated with the band. Gibbons has another one built just like it to bring on tour. Yes. Legal issues. This is my favorite. In 1968, Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones is arrested for a second time for marijuana possession. 1980, lead guitarist and singer Joe Strummer, the late Joe Strummer of The Clash, is arrested at a Hamburg, West Germany show after smashing his guitar over the head of an unruly audience member. I love that. I love it so much I'm going to read it again. Joe Strummer of The Clash is arrested at a Hamburg, West Germany show after smashing his guitar over the head of an unruly audience member. Serves you right. 2003, Ike Turner is refused entry into Japan because of past drug convictions. What was recorded on this day? 1955, Chuck Berry records his first single, Maybelline. In 1962, Dee Dee Sharp, and you know the song, Gravy for My Mashed Potatoes, was released. All right. This next set is going to be, I think it's going to be a regular set for me. It's going to be my 30-minute set. That's right, 30-minute set. No talking, no Ray on the radio, just music for a half an hour. And I see some of you people going out there saying, oh, thank goodness he's finally figured it out. A 30-minute set. Perfect. Alrighty, we're going to start it out with a bit of John Lennon. Going to hear Working Class Hero on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so crazy you can't follow their rules. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. When they've tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then they expect you to pick a career. When you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Keep it doped with religion and sex and TV. And you think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still f***ing peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. There's room at the top, they are telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you want to be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. I'm lonely, wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. In the morning, wanna die. In the evening, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. My father was of the earth, but I am of the universe, and you know what it's worth. I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. Eagle picks my eye, the worm he licks my bone. Feel so suicidal, just like Dylan's Mr. Jones. I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why.
Black cloud crossed my mind, blue mist round my soul. Feel so suicidal, even hate my rock and roll. I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already,
Hi there. Do you really like what you hear on CKML Radio in Campbellford? Would you miss our station if it was not on the air anymore? We need your help financially to keep this station on air. Help us by donating just $20 for a great CKML t-shirt and wear it proudly. That's right, a $20 donation and you get a free t-shirt. We have a size for you. They come in yellow, white, or gray. Just like any other business, it costs a lot of money to provide this community service. Thanks for your support of CKOL Radio. You can call us at 705-653-1089 to make your pledge of support, or why not just drop in at 15 Raglan Street South in Campbellford. And we're here between 8 and 4 each day, 6 days.
Really want my love, but you won't set me free. She wants to hold me. She's gonna make me blow my mind if I don't get away. My doctor told me. I'm walking around talking to myself. I don't know where I'm at half the time. I look at her picture, I see her face, I think of what she is, and I start crying. Gaslight, that ought to be a name, 'cause she's everybody's flame. Gaslight, you can turn her on to love you desire. Gaslight, she'll light you up and set you afire. Gaslight.
cold evening ring around the moon. Slipping by the concierge, by the bikes and up the stairs, snap the latch and creep into the room. Throw off your coat, pick up the post, put a coffee on. Lie down on the bed, lay back your head, smoke a cigarette. And listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. In the city late tonight, double feature black and white, bitter tears and taxi to the club. Find a bar, avoid a fight, show your papers, be polite, walking home with nowhere else to go. Throw off your coat, pick up my note, put another coffee on. Lie down on the bed, lay back your head, smoke another cigarette. And listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. You throw off your coat, pick up my note, put another coffee on. Lie down on the bed, lay back your head, smoke another cigarette. Smoke another cigarette. Atmospherics off the door, noise and voices from the past, across the Down from Moscow to Cologne. Interference in the night, 1,000 miles on either side, stations fading into the unknown. So throw off your coat, butter some toast, put another coffee on. We'll lie down on the bed, lay back our heads, smoke another cigarette. And listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio.
SpongeBob,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need to take one of these patties back to my office for, bun inspection.
I'm afraid you can't do that, Mr. Plankton.
Why not?
Because that patty is for the customer, sir.
The customer? I'll boil the customer in hot oil and I'll rip out his... I mean, yes, of course, for the lovely customer.
You're passing me by, a tear in my eye, you just don't know what I mean. When I'm telling you why, I just gotta sigh, you just can't get on my scene. That's fine, you just gotta know my mind, mind. You just gotta know my mind, mind. You just gotta know my mind, mind. You just gotta know my mind.
Yeah, you just gotta know my mind. Dana Gillespie. Wow, 30 minutes non-stop music. Yeah, let's go through the list. See if, okay, take notes here. Who has a list of all the songs that I played? Hopefully I can get this all correct. Dana Gillespie, the Pucka Orchestra. That was a great punk band out of, or new wave band out of, it's a Canadian new wave band anyway from the 1980s. Listen to the radio. Tom Petty, American Girl. Martha and the Vandellas, Heat Wave. Ugly Ducklings, Gaslight. The Dirty Mac, Your Blues. And the Dirty Mac is actually a band which consists of, check this band out. Lead vocal guitar, John Lennon. Lead guitar, Eric Clapton. Bass, Keith Richards. Drums, Mitch Mitchell. You go, who's he? Well, he was the drummer in The Experience. Yes, Jimi Hendrix in The Experience. All right, that is it. Wow. And they open with John Lennon, Working Class Hero. That took forever. Half an hour. I was getting bored sitting here. Oh, my. All righty, 9:48. Where am I? I'm lost. Let's get back into some music. We only have a short time left. Let's listen to some music here. We're going to listen to a good band, do a fantastic cover. The band's name is Frigid Pink. You're going to hear their version of House of the Rising Sun on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
I wanna hear you say yeah. 'Cause I wanna do the real thing. Oh, I wanna do the real thing. And if we don't do the real thing, I'm not the same. I wanna hear you say yeah. I love you more than a camel loves the desert. Because I need you more than a chicken needs its feathers. And if we don't do the real thing, I'm not the same. I wanna hear you say yeah. 'Cause I wanna do the real thing. Oh, I wanna do the real thing. And if we don't do the real thing, I'm not the same. I wanna hear you say yeah. You asked my mama if you could be a son-in-law. My mama told you she would not be your mom-in-law. But if we don't do the real thing, I'm not the same. I wanna hear you say yeah. 'Cause I wanna do the real thing. Oh, I wanna do the real thing. And if we don't do the real thing, I'm not the same. I wanna hear you say yeah.
Detroit Cobras. The Real Thing. Oh my, I lost my train of thought again. Detroit Cobras, The Real Thing, and we heard a couple more songs there. What else do we hear? Frigid Pink, House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, that was a great version. I mean, it holds its own against the Animals version. Frigid Pink's a Detroit area blues rock band formed in 1967. And they're best known for that House of the Rising Sun, which was released in 1969. All right, 9:56. One song left before my night is over. That half an hour set is long. All righty, a couple of things. Thanks for listening tonight, I guess. I do appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, pick up yourself a CKOL t-shirt, $20. That's all it costs. It's a donation. And during the day, you can call 705-653-1089. And anybody who answers the phone will take your order. Yeah, we have operators waiting. Okay. Next week, I hope you drop in. Next Thursday starts at 8. I'll be here once again for show 164. Everybody have yourself a great week. We are born when we die. Apollo Sunshine on Ray on the Radio on CKOL. information from tonight's show may have come from the following: the Toronto Sun, the Toronto Star, Record Collector Magazine, Ugly Things Magazine, Songfacts.com, Wikipedia.com. Follow Ray on the Radio on Twitter at Ray on the Radio, like Ray on the Radio on Facebook, or listen to past shows on Spreaker.com.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong.